my name is Lillian. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and listen to these guidelines as they have been communicated to the parent. So we want to make sure that we are doing everything that it says and ensuring that these guidelines are followed. I will be having notes by my side so that I make sure that I cover everything, so I apologize if it's at all distracting. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All volunteers and children must wear masks at all times and maintain a 6-foot distance. Volunteers must wear gloves when they are giving out supplies and when they're collecting the supplies. The toys will be cleaned between each service with a hospital-grade disinfectant. The rooms will be fogged with a disinfectant between each service. The bathrooms will be cleaned between each use. So if you have a child that has to go to the restroom, let them use the restroom, but go ahead and notify a Kids Point staff member who will come and take care of cleaning that bathroom before the next child uses it. If you notice a kid in your class with any kind of symptoms at all, then notify a Kids Point staff member. They will come and bring the kid to a place that they can be by themselves until the parents are able to come. Kids will have to be registered in order to attend Kids Point services. Once the child has checked in with hospitality, they will have their tags on and meet one leader from the classroom outside the room with the sign-in sheet, and that leader will sign that kid in and give them hand sanitizer, ask them how they're feeling, and then they will send them into the room. The leader on the inside of the room will greet warmly each child who comes in, and they will lead them to a designated area. That will be their area for the entire time that they're with us during the Kids Point service. In those areas, there will be a bin with some toys, supplies for them to draw with, and any materials they may need for their lesson or activity. The kids are not allowed to swap toys or anything else in the bin with another child. They have to play with what is in their bin. There will also be an outline of the program in your classroom that will let you know when to do what activities, when to watch the program on the TV, and when they have free time. And I want to mention that the designated area is not a tiny space. They will be able to do everything comfortably in that space. And I also want to say that as long as the kids are not being too loud or disruptive of the other kids, they are able to draw or play with their toys while watching the program if needed. We all know that there are some kids that do better listening while having something in their hands. And okay, so with after service at pickup, again, parents cannot come into the room. The leader who did check-in will be at the door to check the claim ticket. You can just look at the claim ticket, making sure it matches the sign-in sheet. We don't want you to collect it so we can maintain a 6-foot distance from the parents. Then you can call for the child to join that parent. Parents must exit towards the Kids Point lobby. We want to abide by our local, state, and federal guidelines, and they don't want people crossing paths. So when parents collect their child, they have to move towards the Kids Point lobby and exit that way. At the end of the service, we are going to ask you to use the hospital disinfectant spray, spraying each tent and all the toys that are in the bins. Please remove the paper that is inside and go ahead and just throw that in the trash. And leave the other supplies in the bin and then just spray them inside that bin. They will be able to dry in the bin. That's all you have to do. We will gather them up. Unfortunately, I do want to mention that there will be no food or drink that's offered. We cannot supply any pizza or donuts or coffee or anything like that. The children are also not allowed to bring in any food or drink, so we ask that you not bring in any drinks or food, not even water. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to reach out to me at any time. I would be happy to answer any of your questions or concerns that you may have. But overall, I am just so excited to see you guys, to welcome you back, and to also welcome back our kids this weekend. Thank you so much for watching this video.